Chris told her to knock it off because he didn't like that she was so touchy with him. Recently I had my 18th birthday. It was fun and low-key, and I got wonderful gifts. The next day, Ashley came to me and told me that it was unfair that my brother's gifts to me were better than those to her for her birthday last June. For context, my brother each gave her a $200 gift card to different stores to buy what she liked because they didn't know her. They gave her gifts to be civil. My brothers got me a personalized perfume, a signed copy of an entire book series I've been obsessed with lately, and a personalized planner with messages and quotes on each page. I admit they put more thought into my gifts, but it's fair since they don't know her. But then Ashley started crying, saying that I always got everything, and she got nothing. She demanded that I stop hanging out with them and said that if I didn't hang out with my brothers so much, they would pay more attention to her. She also wanted me to tell them to treat her like they treated me because she was their sister now. I told her I wouldn't force my brothers to do something they didn't like. She insisted that I call my brothers right then to tell them that I would hang out less with them and that they should get Ashley better gifts. I refused. She told her friends and cousins because I've been getting messages from them telling me I'm a spoiled, selfish kid, so I'm second-guessing myself. I did talk to my dad and brothers. My dad was angry and shocked. My brothers were livid. I told them everything and showed them the screenshots of the messages. My dad hugged me and apologized that I had to go through this. My brothers wanted to come home immediately and confront Ashley, but my dad told them to calm down. He said he wanted to talk to Melissa first and that he and Melissa could talk to Ashley the next day, but he promised we would discuss this. I feel things will get messy when they talk with Ashley tomorrow, so wish me luck. Update: the day after I told my dad, we all talked. Contrary to what we all thought, Ashley didn't even deny it. She repeated what she told me. My dad told her that while he understood that she might feel excluded because my brothers and I were so close, demanding that I spend less time with my brothers and bullying me through her friends and relatives were so wrong. Melissa started talking, apologizing for what Ashley had done. She said she knew it was wrong but hoped we all could forgive her because she was having a hard time with the changes in her life. Michael pointed out that they did want a good relationship with her at first, but she could just forget it if this were how she would treat me. All my brothers also spoke about how they were so uncomfortable with her trying to be touchy with them. My father suggested therapy, but Ashley refused and started screaming. At this point, I think my father had enough and said that she should go to therapy and work out her issues, or she wouldn't be living in his house. That shut us all up. Melissa asked my dad if he was serious, and he said yes. He said he loved her and was concerned about Ashley, but he wouldn't allow his daughter to be bullied in his own house. Ashley looked shocked. She would go to a local college and plan to stay home to save rent, which bothered her a lot. She started blaming me, walking towards me, and trying to grab me, but all my brothers got between us. John coldly told her that while her father was trying to be kind, he would do no such thing, and if she touched me, he would throw her in jail faster than she could blink. He's a lawyer, so Ashley knows this was not an empty threat. She backed off, walked to her room, and slammed the door. The next day, Ashley went to therapy. I don't know if Melissa forced her or if she just didn't want to be kicked out, but oh well, at least she's going. She's ignored us these past few days, which is fine with me. As for my brothers, the day Ashley started therapy, she also started texting them and playing the pity card, but they all blocked her. As for me, I am doing very well. This whole fiasco kinda made us all forget that I'm going away to college in a few days, and now my father and brothers are kind of acting frantic and in mother hen mode, lol. Update 2, a little over a month ago, I turned 18. My maternal grandparents gave me a family heirloom. It was a pair of diamond earrings. It used to belong to my mother, but since she could not give it to me, my grandmother held on to it until my 18th birthday. I keep it in a locked drawer in my room. Yesterday Ashley and Melissa went to a wedding. I knew because Melissa made a Facebook post. I didn't think much of it, but in one of her posts, I saw Ashley wearing a pair of very familiar earrings. I know it's bad to accuse people without proof, but I immediately knew those were my earrings. I called my dad and brothers, informed them, and went home. I called Melissa and told her about the situation, but she didn't quite believe me because Ashley had told her that she borrowed the earrings from one of her friends. When I got home, I saw that the drawer had been busted open and my earrings were gone. We checked the security camera in the hallway, and it showed Ashley entering my room and coming out a few minutes later. I was a bit frantic. My dad called Ashley and demanded that she return my earrings. She denied it at first, but when he told her that we had video footage, she began to get defensive, saying that she had just borrowed them and that I wasn't using them anyway. She then blocked my dad, and Melissa didn't answer her phone either. I was debating whether to go to the wedding that instant when my brothers, who were quite fed up with Ashley, told me we should go to the police station and file a report for theft. I was quite reluctant at first, but then I remembered that those earrings were something my mother had left for me, and she had taken them without asking permission. We went to the station, filed a report, and showed them the security footage. This morning, Ashley was taken to the police station for questioning. Ashley and Melissa are still at the station, and I've been getting calls and texts from her relatives that I was dramatic and that I shamed their family because many of the guests staying at the hotel saw the police officers. Update 9 days later, I did get my earrings back. They are now in a safer place. Next, I don't know all the specifics on the legal side of things since my brother handled most of it, but here are the details. The earrings cost quite a bit, so Ashley was in quite a bit of trouble. I don't know what happened, but because A, she had just turned 18, B, it was her first offense, and C, the earrings were returned, She was given leniency in community service and had to pay a fine. This will also be on her record. This is all right with me, to be honest. I wanted her to know that actions have consequences, but I didn't want to ruin her life. At least now she knows that she can't just do whatever she wants. My father, who was at the station, told me that Ashley was kicking and screaming the whole time. At first she stuck to her story that she borrowed from her friend. Still, the police showed her the video evidence, and she could not name a friend whom she supposedly borrowed the earrings from. Also, the earrings were in a personalized engraved box, which she had with her. She also, honest to God, tried to run away while the officers were talking to her and bit the officer who tried to stop her. So she had to spend the night at that little jail at the station until she apologized. I'll be honest and say this entertained me a lot. Yes, it's bad to laugh at other people's misfortunes, but hey, I'm only human. Melissa, Dad's wife, told us that she was extremely disappointed in all of us. She said she knew what Ashley did was in a gray area, her words, but we could have waited until she returned it and not escalated things. My brother, the eldest, then asked her that if she didn't want us to escalate things, then why did she end the call and stop answering her phone that night? She had no answer to this and just kept repeatedly saying that we should make considerations for the family. She even added that Ashley looked pretty in the earrings and that diamonds should be used and should not be just locked up in a drawer. This leads me to believe she knew Ashley had taken my earrings and just let them be. Sadly, I have no way to prove this. My dad is divorcing her. They had a prenup, so I don't think she's getting much and I hope this will be settled quickly. Ashley has been messaging me mean things, just her usual spiel. I did not block her, but I didn't read the messages. We are planning to use this for a restraining order against her since we all believe that she might try to contact us again. As of now, they are out of the house. Melissa is still asking my dad to reconsider. Dad said that he can't have a thief live in his home and that no matter what, his children are his priority, and he feels that Ashley is a danger to me and my brothers. Melissa tried to contact me and my brothers but we have all blocked her. This has become quite a circus, and I sincerely hope this whole thing is ending.